Hello, it's Friday the 26th of February 2015. Well, we might have another little quiz night coming up soon, boys and girls, in Islington. I had a little meeting on Wednesday night, a place called the King's Head Theatre Pub in Islington, and they're seeing if they might want to try a quiz night. We were going to do a karaoke quiz night, but on investigating the place, I kind of thought to myself, these are not really karaoke people. Also, there's a sound limiter in there. And once you've got a sound limiter in a venue, karaoke becomes almost impossible. I mean, it really, really does. You can just about get away with DJing with a sound limiter, but karaoke is a real no-no. It just doesn't work. So I've suggested to them that we do a quiz night, so that might be happening. So that'd be quite nice. I quite fancy the idea of doing another little quiz night somewhere. And while I was walking to this particular place, I had to park. Terrible parking round there, which is another reason you can't really do a karaoke night, because you've got to park the car outside, you see, bring all the stuff in. And if it's any sort of where near a journey, oh no, it's just impossible. But on the way, after parking the car, and I walked back to the place, and I went past this little shop, and it had all these wonderful knickknacks in the window. It was closed, because this was about 9 o'clock at night. And I just wanted to show you this beautiful, beautiful thing that I think looks really nice. Have a look at this in the shop window. And here it is. Don't you think that's an interesting thing, isn't it? It's kind of like 3 light bulbs within one glass dome. I think that's beautiful, that is. Expensive, yeah, about £155, that is. So what's that, about $240? But a really nice thing to have in a living room, I reckon. Isn't it great? Like a light bulb within a light bulb. We want one, dear. I want one. £155, a lot of money, dear. Oh, it's so far off for Christmas and my birthday now. At least 11 months to my birthday. Christmas is closer. Maybe I'll suggest it to Ronnie. But it looks like one of those things that might be a one-off. So where would you buy that from? Maybe I'll have a little look on eBay or something like that. Anyway, a little email has popped in, boys and girls, from Marj. And she says, I thought maybe someday I would go to the UK, but now I'm frightened after watching your Wednesday show. You said a limb hit you. No, not a limb, a twig, dear, a twig. A twig hit me. Do all the trees in the UK go around hitting people? Yes, especially you. They don't like you, Marj. Trees in the UK don't like you. As you're walking down, they will topple on you. Be aware. She says, that's very scary. I would think perhaps you running into a twig would make more sense. But what did the tree do to make it lash out at you? No, there was a twig hanging down, dear. And it went into my... Are you paying attention to the shows, dear? Are you paying attention? God, so I love my trees. I planted all that are here from babies. One time a tree I'd planted was hit by lightning and it split down the centre. But they do, don't they? Yes, around my house I've got these very 2 tall pine trees, and occasionally you do get one that gets hit by lightning and then there's like a black line going all the way down there. I cried all day thinking the lightning had killed it. I, however, had this thought come to me to bring the 2 halves together and use some duct tape, what you call plumbers. Now, we call it duct tape as well, and just wrap around the tree. I felt like give it a try, and guess what? The tree actually healed and grew itself back together. How fabulous is that? It was a poplar tree. That's the name they are called. It sort of has a cotton type stuff that it puts out each spring that covers the ground. But I loved it anyway. Anyway, be nicer to your trees and maybe they won't lash out at you. I love trees, Marj. That's why I moved here. I'm surrounded by the beautiful green trees and grass and ferns. I have a lot of ferns around. It's quite funny, really, because, you know, if you want to buy ferns in a garden centre, they're quite an expensive thing to buy. But I have them growing here all around the house, and it looks fantastic. Hug a tree today. It may be your next incarnation. Blessed be to all. Have a great day. From Marj in Oklahoma. Yeah, I love trees as well, Marj. I do like living here. Anyway, that's it today. Tomorrow, a very interesting story about my cat, Katie. Oh, yes. She was not happy the other night. She was very, very angry. I'll tell you about it if you join me tomorrow for a live show. Every Saturday afternoon at 12 o'clock, UK time. That's 12 midday. You can join us live on the show. You can call in by Skype or telephone, or indeed send an email in. And you can find that by going to unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Click the Union flag at the top there, anytime sort of after 11:30 on Saturday morning for the show to start at 12 o'clock, all right? Being Friday, I have karaoke to do tonight. If you're anywhere in the King's Cross area, I shall be hosting karaoke at Central Station in Wharfdale Road, number 37, I think it's 37, Wharfdale Road in King's Cross. Have a lovely Friday. See you tomorrow for the live show. Bye-bye.